Welcome everybody to Bitcoin Daily 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and FTS, and we have a dump. And all the bears are out of the caves. Talking about prophecies that we are going back down to 10k or something like that. I don't know. I think most popular bear right now, bearish chart looks looks something like this over here. Right now, this is what every single bear I think is gonna happen. We went up. Right now, this is the move. This is the next move. That's what they are telling us. We had your fun. You came to 30k. It's done. Right now, we are going back down to 10k, 12k, 15k, whatever. Right? We are going back down again. Guys, pack your bags. Party time is over. 30k was hit. You got what you wanted. Right now, the bear market is back on the tracks. We are going back down again. No more party, guys. No more party. So that's what they're telling us. They're telling us that we done. Pretty much. The top is in. We hit 30k. There is no other move that can happen right now than down. Right? I mean that's the right now consensus on the YouTube, on Twitter, everywhere else, because 30k is hit, like it's psychological resistance. We gotta go down. There is no other way. Guys. So am I bullish or bearish, guys? I'm bullish, but there is this new moon thing. But I'm bullish, but there is new moon. Let's wait a little bit. Before we open the champagne, let's wait until the new moon is done. It's eclipse new moon, so let's wait a little bit. The Central Plane, how you doing, man? What's up? Mladen is in the chat. Diamond hands. Good morning, XRP Lane. What's up? Good morning, Jurgen. What's up? We gotta know. Jennings, good morning. How you doing, man? The Central Plane. We know the eclipses. The problems. Only problems with eclipses, man. Crypto Unicorn, hey everyone. Stanko, dobro jutro. Bridge Cable, what's up? How you doing, man? Jurgen, I am the pump. Yeah, you are the pump. Bridge Cable, does in May sell and go away also apply in a bear market? I don't know, but we are not in a bear market, so this is a bull market, so... Most YouTubers are bearish today. It happens every time Bitcoin trades down 1%. Pretty sad, really. Yeah, it's down 1% and everybody becomes super, But that's actually a good sign. You want people to be bearish. You want people to be bearish on these 1% moves down. You want them to be, people to be very, very, afraid. And they are afraid when it goes down, right? When they stop being afraid of 1% dumps, when we start pumping big time and, it goes down, 2-3%, and they're like, oh, no problem, buy the dip. Yeah, that's when you should sell, But right now, when they are afraid, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Dr. Karlov, good morning. How you doing, man? Christopher Kirk, morning. Dimut, yo. Gordon, but the dollar looks like crap. Who cares about the dollar? Bullish, yeah. It's normal after being sport for more than a year on 30k that will turn into resistance. Yeah, sure, it is resistance, but resistances are there to be broken, so there is that. Say we go up. I will say we're gonna go up. Just wait a little. Just wait a little bit, and I'll say it. Everything depends on earnings this week and the moon. No. Earnings we don't care about. The moon is a little bit different story, guys. The moon is a little bit different story because the moon is coming up here, and I still do not understand why this, this stuff up here. Let me just fix this for once forever. I don't know why this got resetted. I don't know if it's maybe because of the maybe it was because of the let's get a nice green color. There we go. Okay, let's okay, and then we're gonna do, all right, let me just do this once for all, say indicator template, and let's save this as moon, save symbols, save. There we go, so we don't miss it next time. Okay, so the moons, guys, the moons. So the big problem right now on the chart, the only problem on the chart is the 20th of April. You don't understand that. Like, Vanelas, how you doing, man? What's up? You guys only gotta understand. The only problem on the chart right now is the damn moon. If there was no moon, if there was no eclipse, you know, we wouldn't be having this conversation. There would be nothing, right? But unfortunately, there is moon, there is eclipse, and you know, we gotta be careful. That's all I'm saying. I say we gotta be careful. But beside that, I don't see much actually wrong with the chart. Not only that, I'm gonna show you some bullish stuff. Besides that, so will the moon phase actually dump us down? This over here, we're getting one of these, you know, new moons over here. There is coming a new moon very soon on the 20th of April. So this time around, we just want to be, we don't want to be, you know, don't want to be, you know, we don't want to miss it, you know, we just want to be careful. We know it's going to go up eventually, you know, but, you know, maybe just go up straight, invalidates the moon and stuff like that. But, you know, we just don't want to, you know, miss the, you know, clear-cut sign that, you know, hey man, it's a new moon with eclipse, you know, maybe should be a little bit careful. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Besides that, there is not actually much that's actually wrong with the charts. It actually looks quite nice up here. Let's go to the weekly time frame, because weekly time frame is always most important on the chart. What you're gonna see here, we are having a couple of new indicators up here. Number one is 10 and 200 moving average is crossing towards upside, which is a little bit bullish. 20 is crossing above the 50, which is a little bit bullish. And you can see these two crosses came at exactly same moment, same time right now, going towards upside. So the only thing we have left right now is this 50 to cross the 200 moving average, and then what we will have essentially up here, and then and 20 crossing up over here. And then what you have is you got a 10, 20, 50 and 200 moving average one after another. This is a very good sign of a very strong momentum and you know, trend towards the upside. So you want to have these, you know, you want to, when price going up, you want these moving averages to be one after another. You don't want them to be shaky. So right now, that's what we are actually doing over here. We are correcting this, you know, we have been going, you know, 10, 20, technically over here was 50, 200 moving average, right? It was inverse, you know, move down here. You can see here 10, 20, 50. What we want to see is 10, 20, 50 and 200 moving average below us, right? So that's what we want, and that's actually a very strong option, right? That's very strong option. And right now we are having actually that over here. If you don't count the 200 moving average and just look at over here, we have that exact move over here right now. We got a 10, we got a 10, 20 and the 50 right after another. So technically we are in a very strong option over here right now, which is a very good. That this doesn't happen that often. I mean, you know, it happens in the bull market and stuff like that, but you know, you want to see those kind of moves. Like over here, you can see up here 10, 20 and 50 below us, and this happened actually all the way up here at the top somewhere, you know. So maybe that's you know, the topping out signal over here, right there, you know. But so this was a little bit different. I mean, you can see that, you know, this weekly candle up here was extremely big, and then you had this, you know, inverted doji up here, you know, shooting star or whatever it's called, right? And then he pulled back. But there is no topping signals up here at the top up here. Not only that, it doesn't look very toppy to me. Like there is no big candles, there is no blow off top, there is no there is just slow movement towards some kind of resistance, and you know, you don't get that kind of tops. What kind of top is that, man? What kind of top is that? Just movement, you know, towards up. Strong bullish trends just go slowly up here. That they don't. I cannot believe, you know, I cannot believe that that's gonna be the top. It just, I mean, it just doesn't seem the right way to do the things. Let me go back here a little bit back down here, and if you look at this, you know, these couple of candles up here, we can actually split the chart up here a little bit. And let's go over here to some other chart up there, and this chart over here, and then we're gonna go over here to the weekly time frame up here. So too many lines, we're gonna clean that. And as you can see up here, let's remove the moving averages up here for a second. So over here, so this is what we're gonna talk about over here right now. And as you can see up here, this is what happened last, you know, previous time up here. Big move towards upside. We got this, you know, three candles towards upside, 3 candles towards upside, and then we had this over here, this move up here, right? I'm not saying that patterns are exactly the same 100% on the dollar, they play out, you know, and everything like that, but this over here wasn't what I'm trying to, you know, my point up here is that this isn't any kind of topping out pattern up here. It just looks like continuation pattern to me, right? A big green candle towards upside. We consolidate, you know, 3 weeks consolidation time, and then you continue towards upside. I mean, can this move towards downside? upside. I mean, technically it can happen, right? But it just doesn't look like any kind of, you know, pattern that I would, you know, assume that it is, you know, very, very bearish or anything like that, right? It looks more like just continuation towards upside up here. And not only that, if you assume that this is gonna, you know, continue like the previous time towards upside up here, what did happen here after? Because today is Monday. What did happen last time after this candle up here? So 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3 weeks, 3 weeks consolidation, big candle towards upside, big candle, you know, semi big candle towards upside. And what did happen next week on Monday? On Monday, what happened? You had a 2.67% dump towards downside, and right now we have something like 1.9% dump on the downside, right? So you got like something like, you know, if you're gonna look back, you got something like, you know, 2.69. You got a little bit more move towards downside before we create this bottom wick down here, because you see right now, you know, this first in the start of the week, this first red candle could be a bottom wick generating, creating, and then we go towards upside, and then, you know, we leave a wick and have a big green candle on the upside. That could definitely be the case, right? Even up here, this might have been a little bit, you know, scary, because there was a big pullback over here on the top over here, you know, with a small candle down here. It was already here that started getting very, very scary. But if this is gonna play out like previous times, we might just expect that new moon with the eclipse is gonna pump us, you know, to the moon, literally up here. So this you know, right now everybody is bearish. We are 31k. We got this new moon coming in, you know. Martin is telling us that he's gonna go down. I am telling everybody to be careful, because, you know, 20th of April, so everybody thinking that, you know, it's gonna be, it could be very bad, and we're going back down to 10k. A lot of people very bearish. So of course, when these times comes, everybody starts getting into the short positions up here at the top. And oftentimes what does happen is that you pump big time towards upside. So this just might be the greatest, you know, bullish week that you have experienced in your life, because too many people are bearish. There is no bearish, you know, a reason to be bearish, and you know, it is wrong time to be bearish, the way I see it. So if there was no full moon, there was no new moon and there was no eclipse, I would be 100% bullish, and I really wouldn't even, you know, we wouldn't even be talking about move down. We would have been playing, you know, Dodge Daddy, you know, solar winds. We would be playing, you know, all the bullish songs, you know, and we've been just looking at upside targets. But right now we have to look at downside targets, because, you know, the new moon, the eclipse and stuff like that, right? But there is nothing wrong with the charts. There is literally nothing wrong with charts. Let's go a little bit, you know, check it out a little bit up here, you know, technically right now, you know, how it does actually indeed look. So over here, first thing first is that the moving averages are looking very nice. We are climbing up here towards upside. We don't have any kind of divergence or anything like chart over here. If you look at it on the RSI, there is no divergence on the chart or anything like that up here. So it is climbing nicely. Yes, we are up here at 70 levels or something like that. But if you remember last time up here on the first start move towards upside, we were at 70 before we went up here, you know, towards you know, 80-90 level, pulled back a little bit, and then did this, you know, double top up here to 15k up here at 80 levels. So saying that, you know, some kind of top up here, you know, at 70 is some kind of top. I mean, technically it could be, but, you know, it doesn't have to be. Over here, previous top up here was at 70, but it was, you know, it was a very, very different move up here, right? It was a very, very different move up here. It looks actually like the same move. Maybe it's the same move. But I mean, technically, you know, you're at 70, you could be at some kind of top, but it doesn't have to be that way. And it's a little bit too early to say. Also, the MACD down here at the bottom, we are crossing the zero line up here, climbing very nicely towards upside. I don't know. I just don't see the bearishness in the charts. Beside the moon, I do not see bearishness in the charts. So over here, we are also still keeping the trend towards upside. So there is, you know, literally nothing wrong with the charts. Doesn't matter how you enjoy to either you use this one or this one. It doesn't matter. Even if you go as far up here, where was the line, something like this over here. Let's go to the 2-day time frame up here without moving averages to draw the line nicely up here. If you pull this, you know, line down here somewhere, right? Something like this over here. We are still above the line. I mean, you need to do some really, you know, shady business to make this line be broken. So the line is still not broken. Everything looks fine. Like, you gotta go something like this last part up here and say, yeah, it's broken right now. Yeah, it's broken. The first move broke. This one is not broken yet, and looks very, very nice. So the trend is not broken. The trend is still, you know, strongly towards upside over here. And I don't, the thing is that we are not seeing that weakness in the trend. So oftentimes when you have some kind of trend going towards upside, the first thing you are looking for is for divergences, for overextensions, for a bigger, you know, you have some kind of trend, then you have a big move towards upside, big overextension phase, something like that, euphoria kicking in, you're looking for those kind of things. But it had more bearish moves than bullish moves, the way I see it. Over here, first, you know, nobody believed we pulled back. It's gonna go back down. Nope. It's gonna, you know, it's gonna go to million. Nope. It's gonna go back down. Right. So we pulled back, and then over here we, you know, managed to get above the next level up here towards the upside. Right now, you know, consolidate up. Everybody thought it's gonna pull back a little bit, move up here right now. So, you know, could we go back down to 24, 25k? Definitely can, but you know, it still doesn't. You know, still overall the trend is towards the upside. Doesn't matter how you draw it, right? The still overall the trend is towards the upside. So you know, I could definitely again see, you know, some kind of pullback down here to 29, 28.5 maybe down here. I don't know. We said 28.5 or something like that down here was an important level. That's because of the 20 moving average up here, one of these levels, right? This on 2-day time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. Right now the daily level is at 28.9. So, you know, could we hit that? Definitely can. Could we go a little bit more towards downside? Definitely can. But there is no problem on the charts. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And I've seen, you know, people are, you know, using logo. Oh, we got back log chart. Guys, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this. Guys, can you see this? Wait. Let me use... I don't know. Down here in the corner, there is a log button, guys. And we got back the week. Oh my god, we got back the week, guys. We got back the week. See up here? Right now, we got back the time frame, and we got down here, we got the log chart. The log chart is back on the on the screen. I don't know if you can see it, but down here, can we move this like over here? Oh, you cannot see it down here. Maybe we can pull this back. There you go. Log. See log? This, we got it back, guys. We got it back. A lot of people complain about this, and they brought it back. See, 1 week, and look, they did well. They did well. Oh, that was a problem for me, because, you know, I needed that. Let's do EMAs and FIBs again. So, and even with this dump on 1.4% towards downside, you also see that altcoins are not actually crashing that much down. Yes, a lot of altcoins are down, you know, 2-3% or stuff like that. But there is also there is also coins that are not actually down. And let's go to the daily time frame up here. This is Phantom up here. Is you know, still in up 0.5%. AVX is up 1.7%. You know, Dogecoin up here is up 1.2% almost. Shiba is going up a little bit, 0 point something, right? Let's see down here. And beside those, actually not that many. Oh dear, Koti, I got some kind of crappy coins up here. There's always some kind of coin that's up, you know, X amount of, you know, percentages. But there is that. But yeah, everything is down. But the way I see this right now, I even though we got a new moon coming in, and we got, you know, the eclipse, a new moon, I still consider this as a buying opportunity. You know, bears are gonna be bears. Bears are gonna, you know, be telling us we're gonna go down. We're gonna change our, you know, stance at one point, at least my stance. And this, you know, all, you know, my entertainment only, my opinion only, not financial advice and stuff like that, right? You can see down here on the foil that we crashed towards downside. We had a big yesterday, a big move towards upside, and I failed that, and I went down to the support level. And right now on the daily time frame, we are hitting this 10 moving average, but you know, I would assume that we can go all the way down to, you know, another, what's that, another up here, another 3% towards downside. Can we do that? I definitely can, maybe even a little bit more than that. But I would assume that, you know, the bottoms are for peaking, right? And this up here looks like it's curving towards downside again, so it might pull back a little bit. We don't know. I might just create a double bottom up here and just right back up there again. But this small, you know, the small time frames up here, small time frame. You can see up here it's trying to get, you know, maybe double touch down here at the 50 moving average, and then maybe bouncing towards upside. But it's a small time frames. Bigger time frames, daily and stuff like that. Everything looks, you know, fine and dandy up here. Yes, we did this move up here. We broke down up here, but we still haven't broken a lot of of other very important levels up here. I mean, we are not even below 28k, but right now, you know, this 29k or something like that, start closing below down here and failing to get back up there again and stuff like that, that would be very bad. But you know, beside the new moon, all I'm trying to say, if there was no new moon with eclipse and stuff like that, we wouldn't be, you know, talking about any kind of bearish scenario, right? That's the only thing I'm trying to say today. 50 watching, 50 likes. Give TLI some likes, guys. AZTV. S-coins pumping is worrisome. Is link pumps hard, sell everything. Look, yeah, if shitcoin like a link pumps, you know, guys, if shitcoin like link and XRP and EOS pumps, sell everything. That's the biggest, you know, topping out signals. And S&P 500 and stuff like that, I actually haven't been looking at this, but they're still looking like, you know, toppy. Opening a little bit up towards upside. DXY. Pull back, not much. The 9K retest, then we go up, but I could be delusional. It's okay to be delusional. I'm sending hearts. Crypto unicorn, thank you. Okay, guys, I won't keep you up much long. Over here, it is also important to notice that here on the upper side of the candle, we don't actually have any kind of wick. We have a slight little wick on the weekly candle up here, and I would also consider this a bullish signal as well. You know, we came up here, almost no wick on the upside, just went down. So I'm guessing we are creating this bottom wick down first, and then you know during the week we're gonna explode towards upside. And you know, even though this can stand like this over here, but on the weekly time frame, it is very rarely that you get, you know, no upper or bottom wick up here. I mean, technically it can happen up here, like over here there was no, but this was very bullish. Up here it was small up here, candle up here. It's not a very good indication of anything, right? This is not a very good indication of anything, but you know, it's slight, you know, maybe a hope you move. Because there is no, you know, wick on the upside, maybe we're gonna, you know, go and retest that and, you know, create a bigger green candle at the end. Guys, thanks for stopping by. I got nothing more to say, but I'm not bearish. That's the most important thing, right? I'm not bearish. We're looking good. It is going towards upside. It's right now pulling back a little bit towards downside over here, maybe towards 20 moving average, and then I'm expecting again, you know, nice moves towards upside. The only thing that worries me right now is the new moon. So I'm hoping on the new moon that we pump big time, invalidate that big time, and just, you know, go towards the upside. So there's that. Well, link is not pumping, so the top is not in yet. There you go. Top is not in yet. Looking forward to 1 second chart menace on the huge dumps. Now, 1 second chart menace on the huge dumps. There are no huge dumps until bear market, guys. There is no huge dumps until bear market. We could have you know, pullbacks and stuff like that, but you know, dumps, like, I don't know if you remember down here that there was so much volatility on the move down here when it started crashing, right? On the December down here, you know, that there was, you know, the moves down are so volatile, so volatile. Okay, guys. Stay long and strong, guys. Stay long and strong, guys. That's our new motto. I'll see you around. I'm gonna go and, you know, build some, you know, muscle. Bye-bye, guys. See you around.